Welcome to G Street Fabric's Bernina guide class. In this part 1 of 2 tutorial, we will show you how to set up your 7 series sewing machine. This includes the B790 Plus, B770QE, and the B740. Let's begin by turning on your machine. Each time it wakes up, you will notice a calibration noise from the presser foot area. This is expected. To turn on your machine, attach the power cable to its port found on the right side of the machine. Turn the switch on. Then, plug in the foot pedal, which is also located on the same side. Upon turning on your machine, your screen will bring you directly to the sewing mode. Now let's thread your sewing machine. We will be using the following items: a foam pad, a spool disc, and an all-purpose sewing thread. There are 2 spool pins on your machine: a vertical spool holder and a horizontal spool holder. For this demo, we will use a horizontal spool pin. Slide in the foam pad first. This is to reduce any noise it creates as the thread is fed through the machine. Then slide in your thread spool. Then, to complete, the spool disc goes in last to secure it in its place. We're now ready to bring the thread to the left of the machine. Bring your thread under the hook at the back. It helps if you hold onto the thread tail taut. Slide the thread from below, then up. Follow the arrow towards you, then guide the thread down and bring around the lower take-up lever cover. Guide it back up and loop the thread into the metal coil. Make sure you glide the thread along the edges of the slim U-shaped metal part in order to loop the thread through the metal coil easily. Then bring the thread downwards again. Take the thread behind the longer upper wire from the right into the left side. Then guide into the shorter lower wire below the first wire, also entering from right into the left. Now it's time to use the automatic needle threader. First step, lower the needle halfway down. Wrap the thread around the cylinder from back to front and bring the thread towards you. Lower the threader all the way down and let the metal attachment wrap around the needle. Guide the thread across the 2 hooks that's now aligned to the eye of the needle. It helps to pull your thread towards the back. And then release carefully. It seems like a lot of steps at first, but once you get the hang of it, it'll be second nature to you. Lastly, pull the loop out of the eye of the needle and bring through and under the presser foot. Up next, how to use the bobbin winder. Take an empty bobbin from the accessories case. Simply push down its release lever to roll it out. With the silver dotted side facing down, push the bobbin down into the winder. Take your thread and bring it to the back hook of the machine as you would during the first step of threading your needle. But instead of bringing it down, guide the thread towards the pin located at the top of the machine. Follow the direction of the arrow, then loop the thread around the bobbin clockwise. Click the bobbin winder threader lever, push it to the left towards the bobbin, and it should start spinning. Once the bobbin is full, it will automatically stop. Now that we've wound the bobbin, we can place it back into the machine. Let's start with opening the front door. To remove the bobbin case, press on the right side of this wire. So the bobbin case is released and you can take it out. Let's replace this one with the one that we've just wound. And to assemble the bobbin case, take the bobbin, make sure that the silver dotted side is facing into the bobbin case. Bring your thread tail through the opening of the bobbin case and guide it all the way under the curved metal piece and under the wire looper. And then pull the thread tail up to complete assembly. To return the bobbin case back into the machine, make sure the wire on the bobbin case is horizontal. Push the center of the case in and make sure it clicks. You can trim the thread tail with the thread cutter on the right, then close the door. Bernina presser feet are labeled with numbers and oftentimes with letters. Presser feet with the letter A stands for automatic. Those with the letter C stand for coded and refers to the sensor of the foot. They are compatible with 9mm stitch plates. Feet with the letter D are compatible with dual feed feature. And those that are numbers only can be used with 5.5mm stitch plates. To replace a presser foot, we will be attaching a 34D with dual feed compatibility. First, raise the needle and presser foot up and push the clamping lever up. Pull the presser foot down and off the metal cone. Then, guide the new presser foot upwards over the cone. Do so carefully without touching the sensor. Then press the clamping lever back down to secure. To activate the dual feed, keep your presser foot up. Pull the dual feed down until it engages. To deactivate the dual feed, raise the presser foot, hold the dual feed, first pull it down carefully, then pull it away from you and let it slide slowly upwards. But for this demo, we will keep the dual feed down. To change the needle, have it raised first. Loosen the fixing screw of the needle using the Torx. Pull the needle down. Hold the new needle with the flat side to the back. Insert the needle in as far as it will go. Then tighten the fixing screw of the needle using the Torx once again. To attach the slide-on table, make sure your needle and presser foot are raised. Push the slide-on table to the right over to the free arm until it engages. That concludes our part 1 of 2 of how to set up your 7 Series sewing machine. Be sure to watch the second part next, where we will be talking about the sewing settings on your machine screen. See you there!